Hello, Jacob. Thank you for taking some time to view this video. I'm Travis Miller with Last Dragon Digital Marketing. So the point of this video is twofold. One is to give you some tips and tricks you could use on your website to increase your online traffic, your revenue, your leads, and your business. And two is to compare your website to a local competitor website in the area, see if those tips and tricks could outrank them, get you on the first page of Google, which will increase your online traffic, your revenue, and your leads. So I'll talk about three things: content, backlinks, and citations. So I'll show you this opportunity for yourself to take these steps for your business. So first is content. So in content, you need anywhere between 1,500 to 2,000 words, just depending on the number of keywords needed and the competition. So a keyword is anything that someone might type into Google looking for a particular service or product. So in your content, you can place keywords throughout your website to tell Google exactly what terms you want your website to be found for. So scrolling down your website, you actually have an eye-popping website. You got some accolades here, partners, you got your products and services. So nice laid out website, but there's some things you need to do on the back end just to increase your visibility. And one thing is just increase your relevant content, your keywords. So to do that, speaking of Google, what we do here is, water heater services, San Diego, California. I might type that in if I'm a consumer looking for that service. So here's what typically comes up. Ads come up, and these are hit or miss. You could invest in ads if you haven't already. Data shows that a lot of times consumers skip over ads and they just go to either the map pack here, which is citations. I'll talk more about that in a minute. And we call these organics right here. So we feel this is the most important for searchability, to organically be in the top of the first page, any kind of service you do and area you provide for. Typically, we don't count directories like Yelp, Angie's List, because if a local consumer is searching for that service, they're going to go to a local website for the most part, especially if it's an emergency type service, if it's a real need. So scrolling down here, you can see you're not on the first page, but there's some things you could do. There's some big competitors here, but you can even compete with those competitors because they have off-site websites in your area. But even if you compare, I'm going to compare your website to someone down here, JG Water Heaters, which they're on the first page. They're getting some traffic. If you could outbeat this competitor, get on top of here, you'll be right on top of the first page, and that'll increase your traffic exponentially. So you might have heard this saying, a great place to hide a dead body is on page 2 or 3 of Google. Just no one goes here for more services. So you want to be on that first page right in front of the eyes of consumers. So to compare websites, there's a tool here called Ahrefs, and here's how we break down websites. So here's your URL right here. So even though you got a nice laid out website, as I was saying, you only have 15 keywords. So keywords that give you searchability with Google. So keep the keywords that you have, but you want to have higher volume, the better. So think about all the buyer intent keywords. Water heater repair, installation, tankless, and you can attach all the cities that you go to in the greater San Diego area. So you get very creative on increasing your keywords. You can never have too many keywords. So that's how you dominate your competition. So here's your one competitor we're trying to beat on that first page of Google, JG Water Heaters. So comparing their website, here's their URL. They have 336 keywords. Great thing about keywords, you could do a deep dive in other websites, and if they apply to you, you could add those keywords to your website, and that increases your volume and your searchability. For instance, San Diego Water Heaters, that applies to you. You could put that on your website, and there's some good volume for you. If you sell 75-gallon electric water heater, that's good volume. You'll put that on your website. So you get very creative in your keywords, and that's how you start matching and even beating your competition. Secondly, there's backlinks. So a backlink is anywhere where one website is linked to another website. So these links act like an endorsement of your website from others, and Google will use that to build trust in your business by seeing others vouch for you. So you can also think a bit about this like a popularity contest. Person with the most backlinks wins. But keeping this in mind, not all backlinks are created equal. It's important to have relevant backlinks with other HVAC services, water heater services, plumbing services linking back to you. It doesn't do you any good if a website outside your industry is linking back to you. It doesn't give you trust power or source power with Google. So right now you don't have any backlinks and you have no reference domain, so you definitely want to increase that to increase your searchability. Compare that to your local competitor there that we're trying to beat. They don't have a whole lot of backlinks. Some backlinks I see on websites are over 1,000. This is only 4. And this is only 4 reference domains. Same thing, we don't have to recreate the wheel. We look at their backlinks, and if they're relevant, if they're good, we match them. And also we add to our backlinks to dominate this competitor to get on that first page of Google. And then finally, there's citations. So a citation is anywhere where your business name, number, and address are shown exactly on your Google business profile. Citations help you rank in this map pack here, which is extremely important for local businesses since this can generate huge amounts of revenue. So again, the goal is to be on the top 3. Sometimes there's 4 like right now, but you want to be in the top 3. Much like pages 2 or 3 of Google, people don't click this button for more services. So you want to be right in the front of the face of consumers. So to do that, you include your citation directories with Yelp, Angie's List, Expertise. There's many more you've probably heard of. Also, social media accounts work great too. So here's the idea that your brand begins to be found by Google all over the internet. And the larger online presence is, the more Google trusts you. So once Google sees you more often than these competitors, the more likely is you outrank above them. So once your content, your backlinks, your citations, once they all come together with your website, you start to outgrow your competitors. And here's what you might be looking at and why that's so worth it. To be in the eyes of consumers here in the map pack and here organically. So not sure what your margins are, but I imagine that would generate some pretty decent revenue. Also, there's usually many more keywords you could use to generate more and more traffic and leads. So this is what I do. I create this video for you to start generating those leads yourself online. But if you do find yourself wanting more to continue scaling as far as you want, feel free to reach out. I can help you out with that, give you some more information. We could talk about goals. I could do the research to find out exactly what could be realistic for your business, what it might take to reach those goals. So again, if you leave me a few lines of feedback on this actual video, that will help me get better making these for local businesses. Appreciate your time. Hopefully this was informative. Much luck in your business. Have a great day.